Yes, good evening, everyone. So yesterday we started discussion about REST API. In the REST framework, majorly five technologies are there. What is API? What is the web API or web service? Next one, REST, RESTful API, Django REST framework. API is nothing but to access functionality of the any application that is called as API. The API which can be implemented to access the web application through HTTP that is called as a web API. REST is a one architecture which will provide some rules to define the APIs. RESTful API means the APIs which can be implemented by using the REST is called as REST API. REST framework, it is purely for develop APIs for Django applications. That is the five technologies. Any application, any platform, if I want to communicate, it means one common language, one common message format is required. The common language is HTTP, message format is JSON. There are two types of web services are there, SOAP based and RESTful based. Nowadays, no one can use SOAP based. The reason is SOAP based services, everyone using the XML format. If I want to parsing data, more bandwidth, all the things are required, and one separate language is there, web service description language. Nowadays, everyone using RESTful services only. So in up to here, everything, the question, interview question is, they are asking difference between SOAP and REST. So you can find out this answer, okay? Differences between REST and SOAP. RESTful services provided only which one HTTP. What is the HTTP commands are available there? Five commands are there. Entire REST API rotate this one get, post, put, patch, delete. These five are available there. Get, post, put, patch, and delete. Get means what is the purpose of get, sir? To get one record or more records. Post is meant for to create a new record. Put is nothing but to update a. What is the meaning of patch? Delete and to delete. Yesterday, one student is asking what is the difference of put and patch in online student. What is the difference of put and patch? Hmm? Put means update the record. Patch, that is also update only. But what is the difference means? Patch means we have to go with partial update. Suppose one employee record is there, number, name, salary, address. I want to change only salary. Then patch, partial update. Partial updates. Just change the only EMP cell. One column like that. If you want to change complete record, put is the command. HTTP verbose versus our database. Database three operations are there. C, R, U, D. CRUD. CRUD. create. Here, what is the method? Post method. Retrieve or read. Here, get. Update. Two commands are there, put or patch. Delete. Delete. అవి హెచ్టిటిపి వెర్బోస్ ఇవి డేటాబేస్ క్రెడ్ ఆపరేషన్స్. Before going to programming, finally last two words are there. Who is the web service provider? Who is the web service consumer? ఎవరు ప్రొవైడర్, ఎవరు కన్జ్యూమర్? Who will provide services? Those are service providers. Who will take the services? They are called as service consumers. Suppose Geo telephone is there. They can provide their services. Telephone services are different services. Who are using Geo SIM? Those are called as service consumers, because the services provided by the person is called as a service provider. Nareshite is the service provider. All the students are service consumer. SDM given one example, book my show something అయితే ఈ రెండిట్లో బుక్ మై షో, పేమెంట్ గేట్వే. హూ ఆర్ సర్వీస్ ప్రొవైడర్, హూ ఆర్ సర్వీస్ కన్జ్యూమర్? కన్జ్యూమర్. So who is provider servicer means, sir, if I want to provide any service, I'm telling already, end user getting the request to this one for the completion of their transaction. He is approaching to the which person? Payment gateway. So who is providing services? This person is providing services. So service provider is the payment gateway. This is services consumed by which one? Book my show. So consumer is book my show. Payment gateway is the service provider. That is the two terminologies are there. The application which is providing web services is called as web service provider. The application which is consuming web data through web services is called as web service consumer. Example, Book My Show app payment gateway app to complete our booking Book My Show app will communicate with payment gateway app ends payment gateway application acts as a web service provider. Book My Show app acts as a consumer. అది ఫైనల్ గా provider and consumer. Now first example I will tell without any REST framework. Without REST, 1-2 class I will tell, then REST I've installed Django framework. We will tell complete about Django framework only with REST. First example is Django view function to send the HTML response. Already you know these things. How to send Django view function send the HTML response. So now we have to create one project. Technologies are same. Application, views, URLs, template, everything same. At where we can create this project means up to now this PC, D drive. Our folder is Django 27th August 7:30. But I have to create one more new folder. Right click, new. The folder name is REST API. It was date 6th November kada. 6th of November 7:30 p.m. ఇది మన folder. So first we have to connect it to this one. REST API 6th November 7:30 p.m. It is empty. Here I have to create the project. Come to here. cd dot dot cd REST API 6th of November 7:30 p.m. Django hyphen admin sim story start project. This application means I'm not in the framework. One click without. Next tomorrow I will start about REST framework directly without a framework. Outright our own code. py manage.py start app test app. ఇదంతా సేమ్ తెలిసిన స్టోరీనే So first I created one folder. The folder name is REST API 6th November 7:30 p.m. bash. In that project created, go to that app. Tarvata add application in settings.py. Story, same story. One project name without REST and without REST framework. సరే అయితే చూడండి ఓపెన్ యాటమ్ ఇంక ఈ స్టెప్స్ అని మీకు తెలుసు కాబట్టి కామన్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ అవన్నీ కూడా ఓకే గో టు యాటమ్ దిస్ ఈజ్ అవర్ existing one. Close, 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 close. So add one project folder, file, add project folder, మన folder name REST API 6th November 7:30 p.m. ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఇదిగోండి వితౌట్ రెస్ట్ ఇదిగోండి ఇంకంత కామన్ మొత్తం మీకు టెస్ట్ యాప్ వితౌట్ రెస్ట్ గో టు సెట్టింగ్స్ ఆల్ యాక్టివిటీస్ ఆర్ కామన్ ఇన్స్టాల్డ్ యాప్స్ గో టు టెస్ట్ యాప్ సేవ్ క్రియేట్ వన్ వ్యూ గో టు వ్యూ ఫంక్షన్ బేస్డ్ తర్వాత క్లాస్ బేస్డ్ ఐ వాంట్ టేక్ వన్ డేటా ఈఎంపీ అండర్ స్కోర్ డేటా సారీ ఫంక్షన్ కావాలి కదా డెఫ్ ఈఎంపీ అండర్ స్కోర్ డేటా వ్యూ what is the first argument request I have to create some employee details employee data equal to what is the type of emp data type employee number 101 employee name some value employee salary some 12,000 employee address only what is the type of emp data it is a dictionary key value pairs are there stored to one response the response equal to I have to provide because I want to send http response that's why I want to take h1 tag close the h1 tag in middle I can provided employee number curling braces after that break next employee name what is the meaning of this curling brace curling brace means employee salary curling brace again go to the take break next employee address within the string curling braces meaning is formatted strings I have to formatted with come outside string it is total string format is the predefined function how to access employee number can I give employee number or how to replace ఇప్పుడు అక్కడ 4 replacements are there 1 2 3 4 employee number I want to replace employee number how to access data from there what is the dictionary name EMP data. Inside, can I ask E number? Next, employee data of E name, comma, employee data of E salary, comma, employee data of E address. This total thing is a one response. I have to return this. What is the class name? HTTP response. Where it is available? From Django. Because I'm not installed REST framework, still Django only. HTTP import Django dot HTTP import HTTP response. Because my program is I want to send HTTP response. Next program I will change that response. What I can pass? RESP. So one dictionary I created. This is the dictionary. Response I stored to number name salary. I send it to the response. దీనికి ఒక URL you can define. Come to here. This is API endpoint. Now views dot emp underscore data view from test app import views save start the server py manage.py run server is started. Ask about your API. This is called as browsable API. Within the browser only you are getting it. Employee number is not defined. Spelling mistake on the E number 101. The problem is save, refresh. Employee number, employee name. This is browsable API. Ante this request is working only browsable only. So that's why normal HTTP response is not recommended. Yesterday I'm telling, suppose this data I want to send to Java application or any Postman, or if you want to go to Python application, not able to understand. Because that is only HTTP understandable language. Common understandable message format is, what is the common message format? JSON. ఇప్పుడు I don't want send HTTP, I want convert this to JSON. Then I want to send, anyone can able to understand any application. So this first example, views.py, the HTTP response. This one everybody knows about this. దీన్ని how to send JSON response I will tell now. path of API slash comma views dot emp underscore data underscore view. The view function URL. The general regular program. This response can be understandable by only browser. That's it is called as browsable API. Yeah, single quote missing. సార్ మీకు పైథాన్లో this means with Django we can get yeah, for Django application I will tell how to create our own APIs. Wait, after 1 2 classes I will tell existing project how to create API. So in your Python regular classes I will explain a concept. The concept name is pickling and unpickling. Have you remembered what is the meaning of pickling and unpickling? గుర్తుందా గుర్తులేదా? గుర్తు లేకపోతే గుడ్, గుర్తుంటే వేస్ట్. ఇన్ ఫైల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ ఐ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్డ్ పిక్లింగ్ అండ్ అన్పిక్లింగ్. మీరు ఎప్పుడు మన ఇంటర్వ్యూలో కూడా అడిగారు అది సేమ్ క్వశ్చన్. వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ థింగ్. వన్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఐ వాంట్ టు స్టోర్ టు ద ఫైల్ దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ పిక్లింగ్. Unpickling means again file to back object. To do this pickling and unpickling, Python provided one module. What is the module name? ఏంది అసలు విన్నట్టే బెత్తర చూపులు చూస్తున్నారు అందరూ. చెప్పలేదు ఇవి పికిల్ మాడ్యూల్, డంప్, లోడ్స్, ఒక ఆబ్జెక్ట్ టు ఫైల్, ఫైల్ టు ఆబ్జెక్ట్. సో one object if I want to store to the file concept that is called as pickling. For that pickle module is there, in that one command is there. I explained dumps of object comma f. The object will be stored to the file. Once I added, tomorrow I want to read again data from file to original object. Then same pickle contain loads function, loads of f. మీ ఫైల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్లో లాస్ట్ టాపిక్ ఇదే, పిక్లింగ్ అండ్ అన్పిక్లింగ్ ఆఫ్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్స్. సేమ్ కాన్సెప్ట్ని ఇక్కడ రెస్ట్ ఏపీఏలో దే కెన్ కాల్ ఇట్ యాజ్ ఏ సీరియలైజేషన్ అండ్ డీసీరియలైజేషన్. కాన్సెప్ట్ ఈజ్ సేమ్. అక్కడ వీఆర్ యూజింగ్ పిక్లింగ్ అండ్ అన్పిక్లింగ్. ఇన్ రెస్ట్ ఏపీఏ దే కెన్ కాల్ ఇట్ యాజ్ ఏ సీరియలైజేషన్ అండ్ డీసీరియలైజేషన్. సో up to now I'm sending one response. What is this response? HTTP response. It is understandable by only browser. Suppose this response I want to send it to command prompt. Not able to understand. Python program, not able to understand. That response ni I want to convert it to JSON. Ante this dictionary I want to convert it to the JSON format. For that, Python is having the one module, JSON module. Contains one inbuilt module. The module name is JSON. Same akkada pickle lo 2 commands are there, dumps and loads. Ikkada kuda same commands but module different. Dumps, second loads. These 2 functions are available in JSON module. What is the purpose of these 2 means? First function can be converted to dictionary to JSON object. It is to convert our Python dictionary, because Python dictionary can be understandable by only Python language. Java language Django not able to understand to JSON format. Then simple they can call it as serialization. The upcoming with examples I will tell, present not required. Then net disconnect and next. But what is the meaning of loads? What it will do? Reverse, because some third party application sending data to JSON. In Python understand language dictionary, that JSON convert to dictionary. So to convert JSON to Python dictionary. ఇదే సింపుల్ టెర్మినాలజీస్లో serialization and deserialization. Python we are calling pickling and unpickling. So now, in that example, HTTP response I forwarded. Now, my Django view function to send HTTP response with JSON data. Then this can be understandable by everyone. Previously, one string I forwarded. And what is the type of response? Type of response. This total thing one string only. Now I not sending string. I converted to JSON, forwarded to end user. Adi now functionality. So view is the responsible to send the response. So module name is JSON. You no need to install by default Python available there, JSON module. So now views let take one Python view. ఎలా అయితే ఉందో అలాగే సేమ్ take one more function def emp underscore data, but this time it is a JSON view. First argument is request. Take the dictionary. Take the dictionary. For a change the values bunny 15,000. The values I'm changing. So in the previous difference is I taken one string forward to HTTP. No, I want to convert this dictionary. What is the type of EMP data? Dictionary. This dictionary I want to convert to JSON. How to convert? Module name. But module is not there. What to do? Import. JSON is the module name. JSON. Now, JSON dot. What is the command? This one dumps. Predefined command. Inside what can I pass? EMP data. Automatically it is one JSON data. So JSON is the module, dumps is the function which is responsible. Your dictionary converted to which data? JSON. This JSON you can return. Return HTTP response of which one can I pass? JSON data. Completed. దీనికి ఒక URL define. Go to URLs. API with JSON. EMP data. JSON view. Done. Completed. Check the server if any mistakes are there. No mistakes. Copy this. Take a new tab. Give the address API JSON. ఇదిగోండి ఇది JSON format. Is it a JSON or dictionary na? JSON format, not dictionary. This data I want to send to any person, then they can able to understand. Any application can understand, but this one only browser understandable. JSON can be understandable by everyone. Sir, can I run this command? HTTP 127, this command every time I'm using in the browser. Is it possible to run command in the command prompt? How? How? ఎలా రన్ చేయాలి? The HTTP request అనేది which command? Browser understandable command HTTP response. How can I run here? Go to the HTTP, copy paste that one, API JSON, enter. You are getting the idigondi HTTP one request. The problem is what they are telling is what is the response? API JSON, same this one. మూడు పర్మనెంట్లీ 300 అంటే రీడైరెక్ట్ అయింది అది యూఆర్ఎల్ ఎక్కడో. అంటే రెస్పాన్స్ కోడ్ బట్టి చెప్పొచ్చు 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. 300 మీన్స్ రీడైరెక్షనల్ యూఆర్ఎల్. ఇప్పుడు వస్తుంది అదే, అదిగోండి 200 ఇస్ ద సక్సెస్ కోడ్. ప్రీవియస్గా రీడైరెక్షన్ అంటే యూఆర్ఎల్ మారింది, ఐఎమ్ గివెన్ రాంగ్ యూఆర్ఎల్. ఇదిగోండి ఇక్కడ చెక్ దిస్ కంటెంట్ లెంత్, దిస్ వన్, ఇదిగోండి దిస్ ఈజ్, ఇదిగోండి డేటా హైదరాబాద్ బన్నీ నెంబర్ అండ్ salary will be there. So, but in your mission you can run, it won't execute. So, is the reason. Same code you can run your mission, not executed. So, the JSON view is this is. URL. The URL is ఇది URL దానికి. Yeah, it will come. Once you can send I will tell that process, total process. Because in Python anywhere Sun is Abdom project, you have to create one folder, API folder. Inside view URL, define API, call that, definitely it will come. That process I will explain. Wait. How to create APIs for existing project. So done, completed. So this is the JSON, the dictionary. This dictionary converted to JSON. This module, this function is responsible. And I forwarded the JSON. How I executed this one in the command prompt, how it is running. Again, I can go with HTTP, normal API if I'm asking. Employee number, employee name, salary, address. Because if it is a normal API, not JSON. JSON API, then we can go with in the form of JSON data. So here HTTP request always we have to go through with browser. Now, is it possible to send the HTTP request from command prompt? Yes, for that you have to install some command line tools. Direct if you execute is not executed, there are some command line HTTP clients are there. Two are there, CURL or HTTP. I installed HTTP. So first you have to pip install HTTP client. After that, go to the command prompt. Run these two commands, you will get the answer. This is the first one. Second one. Then only it will be executed. Otherwise, no. So you have to install HTTP instead of CURL. So I'm sending HTTP request from the command prompt. Possible means possible. You have to install these command lines HTTP. Then command prompt execute the commands. You will get the output. Now the Django application to send direct JSON response. Previously, I'm taken dictionary, converted dictionary to the JSON, and I forwarded to the HTTP response. Why you are sending HTTP response? Send a direct JSON response. For that, go to the view. Go to the view. I have to take one more view. Def emp underscore JSON view 2. Inside the first argument is request. Now take one dictionary. 103 salary address. Now first example, I am taken string send HTTP response. Second converted dictionary to the JSON and it will forward it to as a HTTP response. Now direct JSON response I forwarded from Django dot HTTP import. Direct one class is there. JSON response is the class. Now return JSON response of I want to provide a direct dictionary you can pass, no need to convert. దీనికి ఒక URL. API JSON 2. API JSON view 2. Now check the server. Server is started. Now come to here. Copy the address. New tab. JSON view 2. I'm getting response. Employee number, e-name, e-salary, address. A pretty format is available taken from MongoDB. MongoDB unted this style. If a given this format, otherwise single line output is printed there. So same thing. If we run here, JSON 2, number, name, address, salary. This is direct JSON response to the function. Ikkadantha kuda present apna using Django modules, Django classes only, not REST API. The 3 ways: HTTP response, convert dictionary to JSON, direct JSON response. This is the command prompt output. You can send HTTP and URL. Then output is displayed. Sir, up to now, we created one application is the Django application. In that, 3 functions are there. One is HTTP response, second one JSON, direct JSON response are there. Up to now, we know Django application can be accessed by only from the browser. This is the way of accessing data. This one. My requirement is your app ready, your data is available in the Django. But my partner application is not the web API. The partner application is maybe it is a Java, or maybe it is a iOS, or upon present we have idea about Python app. My requirement, every day in our Python classes, I will let a Python program. My Python program is, what is the file name? Test.py. Here you can write Python code, connect to this Django app and read the data. How it is possible? Because by using Python application, I will write a py test.py Python file. My Python application communicate with Django. How it is possible? Because of JSON, it is possible. మీరు కనుక if JSON view is not there, if you have in your views, only this one is, no one can access, only browser can access. Because of this JSON, either first one or second one, anyone is okay. Because of this JSON, any application can able to understandable that language. So that is the concept. By using test.py connected to Django, మన ప్రాజెక్ట్లో దిస్ ఇస్ ద వితౌట్ రెస్ట్ ఇన్సైడ్ టెస్ట్ ఓకే. ఇక్కడ ఒక పైథాన్ ఫైల్ యూ కెన్ క్రియేట్, రైట్ క్లిక్, న్యూ ఫైల్, ఫైల్ నేమ్ ఎనీ నేమ్, మై ఫైల్ నేమ్ test.py. సో ఇదిగోండి test.py is a పైథాన్ ఫైల్, అసలు నాట్ ఎట్ ఆల్ రిలేటెడ్ టు యువర్ Django. Here I will write code, connect to this view and read this JSON data. That is the concept now. So now create a file with test.py project level. Create one file. To connect those things, one module is there. Request yes. Module is required. Request yes, module is required. Pip install that module. Module is available. Go to test.py, write the code. If there is no JSON, no chance of reading data. JSON untene possible by any application. అందుకే I have created JSON API. Because of that API, this test.py interact with my application. లేకపోతే no chance. So now test.py, what code we have to write? Okay, go to the test, import the module. What is the module name? First you have to install it, then only you have to request yes is the module. Yes, I imported. What is your base URL? Ante any name you can use, no problem. What is the URL pattern? Server address. This is our server address. Take the server address. What is your endpoint? Endpoint means URL pattern. Which one you want to take the URL? API JSON. Don't take normal API. Because in that JSON data is there, then only it is possible to access. That is the base URL address, second one endpoint. If I want to read the data, there are just I'm given 5 commands, HTTP commands. Which command can I use? Get a, post a, put a, patch a, delete a. Get is the command because I want to reading data. So module name request s is the module. Inside what is the function? Get predefined function. From where? Base URL plus endpoint. From there I'm getting stored into variable response. Ante you are mentioning URL, JSON endpoint is there. Request.get is the predefined method. From here I'm writing resp print type of response. Which type of response it is? It is the test.py. Go to the address. Where is the test.py? CD REST API 6th November 7:30 p.m. CD without REST and wherever file is there. How to run Python file? py test.py. అదిగోండి request s dot models dot response class. This response I am converted to JSON ki. I am converting to JSON కి మారుస్తున్న response ని. I want to provide it resp dot JSON. Now run this. అదిగోండి. What is this type? Type. If you have any doubt, ask type. Python will tell. Type of JSON resp. స్పెల్లింగ్ మిస్టేక్ ఉందా? ఈ పోయింది. What is the type? The dictionary. Because Python understandable language, what is the language? Dictionary. From the dictionary you can read one by one data. ఇప్పుడు చూడండి ఇవన్నీ నాట్ రిక్వైర్డ్ కాబట్టి కమెంట్ I want to store into data equal to response dot JSON. Once it is available, I want to print data from the Django application. I want to print information. Print next employee number. Print. Sir, how to get the employee number? Data of what is the key? Key number, because it is dictionary. From there, read one by one. E name, ESAL, address. ఇక్కడ change the name, salary, address. Now I am running Python file. Still I am getting data from the Django application because of JSON format. If JSON is not there, not possible to read the content. That is speciality of API with JSON. Getting the data. That is power of API. So test.py. So compulsory at the time of you have to install this module. ఇది test.py code. ఇందులో ఇది అవసరం లేదు. resp.json not required. Type of resp.json converted stored into data. Next, how to run. Wherever file is there, go to the working directory, run py test.py. Then you are getting output. Not predefined, just variables only. ఏమంటే ఇక్కడ బేస్ URL end URL is understandable purpose you have given just variables. Anything you can give, not a predefined Vivek, just variable. Up to that is the starting URL కాబట్టి base will taken. API is the end point. General terminologies those are. Data is a just a variable. Anything you can use. Employee data got I'm given data. If you given EMP underscore data, valid. But at the time of reading, you can ask EMP data of number like that. Anything you can use. Just it is a variable. Where we are given base URL endpoint, man. Here I am given two variables. These two variables I am passing argument to get method. Sanskar. I stored the URLs and given to get URLs. Within the get method, you can give direct this URL plus this URL, then also valid. Possible, read the data from the database. That is called as deserialization process. I will tell from database also I will convert to database object to you have to convert to dictionary, from dictionary to JSON. Same JSON to dictionary, dictionary to a concept is serialization, deserialization. Next class I will tell that process. How to convert database object to JSON. That's why nowadays using direct MongoDB. The advantage of MongoDB is direct data stored in the JSON format. Conversions are not required. Oh. So next, ఇది ఇప్పుడు ఫంక్షన్ బేస్డ్ వ్యూ. We learn MongoDB one day. Is it possible? If we have like powers of Hanuman, then it is possible. Have you seen the Hanuman movie? In that there is one diamond, is there small diamond? If you know, you will get anything. So, sir, next one. అంటే ఆయన వెనక కొన్ని అతీత శక్తులు ఉన్నాయి. ఆయన వెనకుండా నడిపిస్తారు. ప్రతి మనిషి విజయం వెనక ఒకళ్ళు ఉంటారు. సో అలాగా సార్ నెక్స్ట్ వన్. Sir, last program. So up to now here in the views, I'm using only def function, function based view. Finally, the last example, I have to take class based view, CBV, to send the JSON response. To send the JSON response. Already we know in the Django CBVs, in every class based view can extend to one class, that is every class based view in Django should extends which class? Every class based view extends one class. What is the class name? View class. View is the parent. It present in the package name is Django dot views dot generic. అందులో ఉంటుంది views class. So you have to extend your class to that class. So same project, go to views.py. Present ఇప్పుడు already completed na. Till now we are using FBV to send JSON. Now CBV to send the JSON response. Because up to now all three are functions only. First I can provided class based. Okay. Now class based means inside you have to define methods. Those methods get put post methods only. Sir, here go to the views. So you have to take a class name, any name you can take, JSON CBV. The parent class is view class, but it is available in from Django dot views dot generic import. The parent class is view. Give that parent class. Once class is there method, you have to override which method? Get method. Method always first argument self, second argument is request. What is the meaning of single star args? Within the method, single star of arguments means it is accepted variable number of positional arguments. Double star meant for variable number of keyword arguments, it is accepted. Create one dictionary. Already undi kada dictionary, copy paste. Take one dictionary. The employee number for a change 104. Salary some 22. Address from Chennai. So dictionary is ready. Come outside. Return. What is the class? JSON response. Send your EMP underscore data. Completed. Is a class based view. Parent class. Get method we are overriding. Details. దీనికి ఒక URL you have to define. How to define URL? API JSON CBV. View dot. What is your class name? JSON CBV. Next, what to do? As underscore view, because class based view also internal converted to that one. ఇప్పుడు go to the browser. ఇదిగోండి ఇక్కడ API API కాదు, ఏంది URL ప్యాటర్న్? JSON CBV. రాంగ్, ఎర్రర్. రిటర్న్ అవుట్ సైడ్ ద ఫంక్షన్. ఎక్కడ రాసాం రిటర్న్ తీసుకెళ్ళి మనం? ఓహో, క్లాస్లో రాసా ఇండెంటేషన్ def method. Okay, see the server started, come here, refresh. ఇదిగోండి 104 రాధిక 22,000 and Chennai came. Test.py Python application, go to test.py. What you can change? API JSON CBV. You won't do anything. py test.py. ఇదిగోండి 104 రాధిక 2020. That is called as class based CBVs. ఇదంతా without REST API. Tomorrow onwards, I will install the Django REST framework. We have to write very short code. Uh, so that is class based view. So once I provided within your test.py, just to change your Python file, endpoint you can change bus, then start server, run the Python file. That is the class. That's you can provide it as underscore view. Otherwise, if direct function directly you can call. So start server, run the Python file, py test.py. So these are all without REST framework. How we are creating JSON, all things. Tomorrow I will tell how to install Django framework with REST, how to send the same data process. So bye everyone. Tomorrow we will continue.